Welcome to the Opening Order Template tutorial for Cisco Gas Supply Territory Managers, also known as TMs, and our customers. This particular tutorial is for a Comfort Inn, but the same exact principles apply to all opening order templates. Currently, templates exist for Choice, IHG, Marriott, Carlson, Best Western, La Quinta, Hilton, and independent properties. Consistency across all brand templates allows us to optimize the ordering experience for our customers. In this brief presentation, you will view the products and services offered that differentiate Cisco Gas Supply from its competition. We will deliver a unique quotation experience by capitalizing on powerful features, offering a comprehensive template that is also extremely easy to use. To begin, you will notice at the very top of the document, right above the column headers such as A, B, C, etc., there is a horizontal bar stretching across the page that says, Security Warning, some active content has been disabled. Depending on your version of Microsoft Excel, you may have a button that reads Options, or potentially a button that reads Enable Content. If you do see Enable Content, simply click on that button to accept. Otherwise, click Options, and when prompted, select the radio button that will enable the content. Then, hit the Enter key or click OK. Please note, certain features will not work without approving this content. Next, you will notice that the top portion of the document itself, rows 1 through 12, is designed to be completed by a TM in conjunction with his or her customer. The area from column A through column F in rows 1 through 12 contains information pertinent to the account and will be used to follow up on the order. The information in column I, rows 1 through 12, however, will be used in order to calculate the recommended order quantities of certain products below. As an example, let's type 85 as the total room count in cell I1. Here you will notice that quantities of products will begin to populate once that value has inserted into cell I1. For example, looking at column H, row 22, we can see that a quantity has been calculated as our suggestion for this product. Notice that certain cells give an error sign that say # value. This error means that information is missing from the first 12 rows of column I. Simply ensure that you have entered a value in each cell and the order quantities will populate. Cisco Gas Supply utilizes its extensive historical data, day-to-day customer interactions, a firm grasp of brand standards, and strong vendor partnerships to make suggestions for our customers that exceeds expectations and satisfies compliancy with the utmost confidence. Let's go back to column H. Attempting to make changes in column H will cause an error message to pop up. The document is protected and therefore you cannot overwrite that cell. The reason for this restriction is that we always want users to be able to reference our original formula to see how it was derived. Fortunately, we understand the need for both a TM and his or her customer to be able to make changes to our suggestions to suit their individual needs. In this instance, the user would instead make changes in column M, the edit plus or minus column. Here, you can add a positive integer, a negative integer, or a negative integer equal to the original value in column H to set the order quantity to 0. Next, when a TM sits down with his or her customer to discuss a product, they may renegotiate a new price. For demonstration purposes, all prices are set to 0 for this tutorial. A newly agreed upon price can be entered in column L, the unit of measure price column, not in column G, the case pack price column. Notice when the price changes, the cell turns green. This has two primary reasons. First, A TM may need to review any price changes a second time and needs to know which prices are actually different. Secondly, opening up the cells in the unit of measure price column can lead to inadvertent price changes. If both parties would like instead to use the original price because the new price was set unintentionally, the user can simply right-click on the corresponding cell in column L to revert price, like so. Selecting one product among various choices can be a challenge, but the process can be made easier by viewing images of the desired products. Any TM who's on the Cisco Guest Supply VPN will have the ability to double-click on a product ID to view an image of the product. Unfortunately, at this time, customers who view the document on their computers will not be able to view these images, but the majority of images can be found on guestsupply.com. Although we have provided a comprehensive template with more than 500 brand-approved products, we understand that our customers may want to purchase other products not listed from our scope of 30,000 plus products. To do this, scroll to the bottom of the page and type in the item number of the product you want to appear. For example, let's imagine that the user has determined that they would like to include a hairdryer that is not currently on the template. Type in the new product's ID number, 0014131, Sunbeam 1500 watt hairdryer. Note that if the zeros do not appear in front of the product ID, you may need to include an apostrophe before the numbers to make sure that the zeros remain in place. You will have to manually enter the product description, the case pack, the unit of measure, and the unit of measure price. We can even double-click on the product ID to see if there's an image and show that it is an active product. Note that all active product IDs do not have an image that will appear. Now we likely want this product to be located in the correct product category instead of here at the bottom of the page. To complete this, right-click on the item number and you will view a prompt asking you to type in the product category name where you want the product to appear. In this instance, we want the product to appear in the guest bathroom category. As you can see, this is case sensitive. Once you have reviewed the order, ensured pricing is accurate, viewed images and detailed information, and adjusted quantities to suit your needs, the user may use a feature to consolidate this template and make it even more manageable. In column L, row 11, or just nearby, there's a red binocular icon. Clicking this icon toggles a feature that hides all products that have quantity ordered, column H, equal to 0. Now, instead of printing off a large document that shows products the customer is not interested in purchasing, the user has the ability to consolidate and review the template in a concise format. To unhide the hidden products, simply click on the binocular icon a second time to untoggle the feature. Finally, the user can find the subtotal, tax rate, and grand total at the bottom of the page. You can also access this information at the top of the page. Immediately to the left of the binocular button is the total calculator button. This will allow the user to view the current subtotal for the order without having to scroll to the bottom of the page. Remember that all prices have been set to 0 for this tutorial. Thank you for your time during this presentation. If you have any questions or feedback, or to request any of the opening order templates, please email the appropriate brand email address.